Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today we are taking a look at the Stella Chroma Summer Diversions collection, which is gorgeous, plus a group custom that we'll be releasing at the same time. So let's get into the swatches and learn about these gorgeous polishes. First up, we are starting with Juicy Fruits, which is kind of an orange when you look at it in the bottle, but then on your nail you get more of a pink vibe, and I think that is actually from the shifty shimmer in it, and it is actually a gorgeous color. Like, I say that like I'm surprised, but I'm not usually one for oranges, but this one has enough like shimmer in it that pulls pink and that pulls yellow and just makes it kind of a super fun summery polish. So there is one coat of Juicy Fruit. As you can see, the formula was amazing and it had great coverage. Okay, so that last clip was kind of off for some reason in the coloring, so I've brightened things up and we're back on track. So we're ready for our second coat of Juicy Fruit. Again, I just actually love this color, and I didn't think I would love it as much as I do, but this one is just so pretty. And during the day, like when you're just out and about, you just see different colors pick up in it, and I think that just adds something to it. So it is kind of like a fiery orange, but then you've got like this pink flash, pink shimmer. You've got the gold, you've got the red orange like shimmer in there too. It's just really a fun summery color, which you guys are going to see me use in the near future for nail art. So this is called Juicy Fruits, and it is completely covered in 2 coats. Next up, staying in the orange family, we're going on to one called Couture, which is, I thought I had the bottle open already, which is a light orange that is filled with flakies that I think all of you flaky lovers are going to love. So here is one coat. As you can see, it is a tad bit more sheer. This will vary upon one's application. I did it rather thin just so I didn't have any running polish or anything, but this polish actually doesn't run, so I'm not sure why I did that. But that gives you like a nice tint of orange, and actually you guys can see like a pink flash in it there, and it's just really nice. So there is one coat of Couture. Now it is time for our second coat, and with polishes like this, I tend to do the second coat a tad bit thicker. I'm not sure why I do that, but I do. So I think it's because of like the flakies, because I feel like I always get more flakies on the second coat. So there is 2 coats. Now I personally was happy with 2 coats. If you do both of your coats rather thin though, you might want a third coat, but I'm happy with like the way the flakies layered. And that's another thing. You might want to go a third coat just if you want more flakies. I'm personally okay with the amount of flakies that I've got right now. I feel like it's a pretty even amount. You can't necessarily tell on camera where all the flakies are because they, pick up in different lights, but you guys can see like a hot pink magenta-y one towards my tip. You can see a golden one on the side that's pulling a little bit of green, and they're just like hidden all over the place, and I think it makes this one so much fun. So there is 2 full coats that I am happy with of Couture. Next up, we have another one called, why did I say another one? Next up, we have one called Garden Treasures, which is very similar formula-wise to the last one we saw, where this one is a tad bit more milky, and it's kind of like a sea foam, sea glass, like a green milk glass, actually. That's like the perfect description of this polish. It's like a green milk glass color. And then it's got a whole bunch of flakies in it there as well, which will appear more in the second coat. But there is one coat that I am really impressed with. I feel like it covers really nicely. It is kind of a bit more crelly-like. Like, I can't say completely jelly because it does have that creaminess in it. So I think it would be classified as a crelly. What do you guys think? But there is one coat of Garden Treasures. So you can tell that Garden Treasures did dry down where it's still kind of sheer in the middle. So we're going to apply our second coat and see if we get full coverage. In my swatches, I did get full coverage in 2 coats. So we'll see if that happens again on the filling portion of the swatching. So there it is. There is 2 coats of Garden Treasures, and I'm happy. Like, looking down, I don't see like my nail line. I feel like it feels covered. It might be a tad bit sheer there in the middle, but I think we're good. It'll just depend on your personal application, I do think. But I think you guys can see the flakies in there. It's got a good mixture of like pink, blue, green ones. There's a little bit of a fiery orange color in there, but that one doesn't show up that like whoa in your face. On the nail, you basically get the more green, purple, hint of magenta, and a little bit of gold. So there is 2 coats of Garden Treasures. Next up, we are going to be swatching Lounging with Limoncello, which is a super bright highlighter yellow or highlighter green. It just depends. I would consider it a highlighter yellow. I mean, like, even look at the brush or the polish. It looks like the tip of a highlighter. So there is 1 coat. As you can see, it is a tad bit sheer, but nothing another coat won't kind of just even up. It is pulling a little bit towards the sides, which I'm not sure why it's doing that. I haven't had any of the others really do that. So we will see what happens. This does have a shimmer in it that is super hard to see on camera, I am sure. But I'm going to go ahead and try to describe it while this dries. So basically the shimmer, I would say for the most part, pulls green. There's a very, very, very slight hint of a golden shimmer as well as a little pink, which is really fun and different, and I like the mixture in this. I'm not so sure like you're gonna be able to like necessarily just see that shimmer like glancing down at your nails, but when you're actually like looking at your nails versus glancing, I think you will see it. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay, we are gonna apply our second coat and see what happens. And there we go. I am happy with these 2 coats. I feel like if I was going to wear it alone and I thought a lot of people were going to be like looking at my nails up close for some reason, I might go ahead and do a 3rd coat, but I think we're good on 2. What do you guys think? I also think this one, since it is such a bright color, it's hard to tell. But if you also did it on top of a white polish, you would get, you know, your full results even quicker. But I think 2 coats is pretty good. So there's 2 coats. Next up we have Summer Sandals, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pink holographic polish. It is a linear holographic at that. So, I mean, if you like holo, you're gonna like this. Great formula. As you can see, it's going on super nice. And again, I actually really love this brush. I feel like it's not too small, it's not too big. It's like just right. And there is 1 coat. As you can see, it is a tad bit sheer, but that is normal for polishes like this. And I skipped over this little corner for whatever reason. And so I'm really happy with 1 coat. We're gonna let that dry and put on our 2nd coat in just a moment. Okay. It's now time for our 2nd coat of Summer Sandals, which you guys know I love that name. Although for me, you know, sandals, that's an all-year thing. I mean, I do wear boots in the winter, but it's not like I need to wear boots. Granted, we do get colder than a lot of people think, but, you know. Okay, so there is 2 coats, and I actually love that coverage. I feel like it just looks like such a nice, classy holo. It is a little more scattered than what I was expecting, but it's, like, scattered in a gorgeous way. So there is 2 coats of Summer Sandals, which is the most perfect pink holo. Ah, now I should wear it on my toes. I mean, yeah. Next up is a blue that you guys have actually seen sneak peeks of if you have seen my other hand in this video, because I am wearing it. And this one is called Where the Sky Meets the Ocean, which I love anything ocean related or sky related. You guys know me. And we're going to get that on in just a minute. I was having issues opening the bottle. I don't know why I keep going on camera without opening the bottle first. I don't know. But this is just such a gorgeous cobalt blue that has a stunning like green scattered shimmer. It's also got some turquoise in there. It's just like perfection. If you like cobalt blues, if you like cobalt blues that shimmer, I mean, you need this. It is just a beautiful polish. You guys are gonna have to check out the macro photos. You're gonna have to check out all the photos for this one because it's something else. And I'm also gonna do art on it because I couldn't bear to take it off. It's just a gorgeous polish. I'm kind of a little bit obsessed. So there is one coat. As you can see, like that shimmer, scattered shimmer, is so intense and beautiful. The name is perfect. And guess what else? There are flakies in here. You can't really see any on that first coat, but hopefully in the second coat you will see it. They kind of go purpley and they do cobalt, and then there's some green in there too, and it's just, it's so beautiful. It's truly beautiful. So we'll let that dry and put on our second coat. Okay, it is time for our second coat of Where the Sky Meets the Ocean. I just love the name. And also, I'm realizing that this swatch video is a very chatty swatch video, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not sure how it's turned into that, but it has. There we go. I think you guys might be able to see some of the flakies in there now. If not, like I said, check out the macro photos. You'll be able to see them in there. This polish is just so beautiful. Oh, gorgeous formula. Perfect in 2 coats. I mean, it was real close in 1, honestly. And it's just the most beautiful shimmering cobalt, because I love a cobalt polish like anytime, but I usually gravitate towards the creams. This one is gonna have to stay like very readily available in my nail painting area because I mean I'm gonna grab for this a lot. It is so gorgeous, and I feel like it looks darker on camera video wise, so be sure to check out the swatch photos because that'll probably be a tad bit more accurate. So there is 2 coats. Next up and lastly for the swatch portion of this video, we have Wild Blooms, which is one epic color that I don't even know where to begin when I'm describing the color. Like, we're just gonna look at it and then we'll figure out how to describe this. So, opening the bottle and like the neck of it, you are gonna see a purple, like jelly-like look. But inside of it, there's just like everything. It's very, like when you turn the bottle in all which ways, you get almost like that oil slick look where you've got blue, you've got green, you've got gold. You kind of got a hint of like a fiery orange. And then I turn the bottle some more and I get more of that cobalt flash. You get a green flash, you get the gold. It's just amazing. Hopefully the bottle like shots of this will do it justice. I'm going to try my best to capture this because it is so intense and amazing. Not only does it have all of those colors in it, but there are flakies in here too that are shifting all those same ways. So you've got kind of like this purplish, jellyish base. Then you've got all the shimmer. Then you've got all the flakies, and it just comes together to make a beautiful polish. So there is one coat, and I've talked long enough. We're probably ready for our second coat of Wild Bloom. Wild Blooms, I forgot, yes. It is just a gorgeous polish. Like I said, I'm going to try to capture all these shifts on camera. Not sure it's going to work, but I'm going to try my best. So there's 2 coats. And I do actually feel like it is a tad bit sheer in up the upper cuticle area and right down here. But like when I look down, I can see it, but when I'm looking straight on, I can't really see it. But we're going to go ahead and do a 3rd coat because I feel like it's honestly just like shifting things in it that are messing with my mind, giving me the illusion that it needs more polish there, but it probably in reality doesn't, but we're going to do it anyway. So there is 2 coats of Wild Blooms. Okay, we're going to go ahead and apply our 3rd coat of Wild Blooms, and then you guys need to stay tuned for the pictures because I'm going to do my best to capture all the cool shifting shades, transitions in photos, but you know how photos are sometimes. Okay, now there we go. I definitely feel like we're fully covered there. I had a flaky there off the end, which with flakies, you know, my tip is like just to tap the nails so you make sure you don't have anything hanging off. But oh my goodness, this is just so pretty. So there is 3 coats. It's probably 2 to 3 coats depending on how thick or how thin you do your coats. And, you know, just personal preference. Or if your nails are shorter and you don't have much of a nail line to cover up, then you're probably not going to need 3 coats. But there is 3 coats anyway. Now let's take a look at some photos. And that's a wrap. Here's a look at all of the polishes that you guys saw swatched in this video. I love all of them. I mean, great formulas, great application, super fun and summery. Like, it's just a great summer collection. These will be releasing on June 15th, and that'll happen starting at noon Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to check that out. I will have every link you may need in the description box below, as well as a link to today's blog post, which will have more of those photos that I was talking about, including macro shots of each polish. So you're going to want to check that out. And I think that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these polishes in action. Be prepared to see them again very soon for some nail art. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want more videos like this, or you just want to stay up to date. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!